Listen, Molly wanna be me so bad, getting dick all hours of the night. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. So Issa in her car, and she driving and shit. She more happy than usual. I'm just like, girl, what the hell's going on? Okay, she gets to this wooden ass Harry Potter built ass door and shit. I'm just like, girl, are you gonna knock on this hole? And this bitch talking about stuff. I got your package. I got your package. UPS driver type of tease. I'm not sure what's going on. FedEx type of tease, bitch. Girl, I said, what's the tea, bitch? And I heard a voice behind the door talking about, girl, what the fuck is the tea, bitch? And she's like, girl, it's me, girl. He's like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck me is, bitch. I got a gun. And he's like, girl, it's Issa. Girl, he opened that motherfucking door, bitch, and he could have opened my motherfucking pussy. Let me tell you something. Dame fine as fuck. Her ex, fine as hell. I don't care what the hell y'all saying, bitch. This motherfucking beard has me motherfucking shook, and this dark ass skin, these white ass teeth, bitch. I would sit on that face, and that's exactly what Issa ass is doing. So y'all know that I give people nicknames when I don't know their goddamn names, but Mr. TSA from Get Out, the movie Get Out, he's sitting over here talking to Molly like, girl, you are that bitch. Like, you are that girl. You're talented. It doesn't matter. You're telling me that you stayed here for 4 years, but you have options. Like, if you're not comfortable here, if you're not comfortable with the money that you're making, you are talented enough to take your power to another firm if you feel like you'd be treated more fairly. And I feel like, especially minorities, we have this attachment like, girl, I've been here for X amount of years, so I need to make sure. Like, it's kind of like a loyalty thing, and we have to realize that, girl, this loyalty shit does not matter when it comes to capitalism, when it comes to corporate ass America. Corporate America does what's best for them, and that's what you need to do as well. Do what's best for you. Stay in the job position that's best for you, bitch. If you get another opportunity, get that shit and do it, because they would have no problems chopping your ass when it comes to laying off people. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to make the best decisions for your career, and that's what I think Mr. TSA was telling Mom. So we have Lawrence over here. You know, he's jogging, doing some shit that my ass really doesn't want to do, and exercise is cute when I'm in the club dancing, and that's really about it. But he said, girl, I'm over here jogging with these white hoes, and they said, bitch, you know, they were calling his phone, girl, you got jury duty, said, so what's the tea? Molly ends up telling Issa like, hey girl, I'm going to this little cute little family thing, and it's all about my parents, and she was really cute. I'll be staying in this fancy ass hotel, and then Issa Rae was like, girl, I'll be staying in the Motel C, which is French for I'm broke as fuck. I laughed so goddamn hard, and then Molly and Issa are talking about Issa's, you know, hoe facts. We're going down the line of fine ass niggas that Issa is either fucking or dating, and I'm completely here for it. And this new addition is this Latino man, and he looks charming as hell, and Issa's just like, girl, yes, sí, arriba, her fucking racist ass. She's really excited. Molly's excited for her, so I was like, girl, I don't know what this road leads to. But Lawrence ass is sitting in jury duty, sis, and he's scrolling down. He's bored as hell, bitch. Why the fuck am I missing work for this dumb ass shit? He's scrolling down. He sees Kelly ass over here trying hot ass peppers. Oh, he sees Kelly trying these hot ass peppers. I'm just like, girl, this shit is hilarious. Kelly is so goddamn funny, and I like that she's a bigger girl who's funny but also has a whole personality. She's not underdeveloped. She's not only just there for your comic relief. She gets the dick that she wants. Like, she's a big girl, but that don't mean big girls don't get dick, but she gets the dicks that she wants to get, and she has a whole full ass, developed ass personality. She's just not here for your comic relief, and I love that shit. Okay, so Kelly's over here trying hot ass peppers, and Lawrence scrolls down even further, and he sees that Issa Rae is hanging out with her ex, and he's just like, god damn, this shit sucks. And then he's called into this jury duty foolishness. So we're back at Issa's workplace, and it's just like, Frida is not, I finally learned that white girl name. Jesus, thank God. Oh, I finally learned that cauliflower built that bitch name. Her name is Frida, I think, bitch. And I hope to God I'm not fucking incorrect or I'm fucking that shit up, bitch. She's giving me Frieza tease, bitch. I'm talking about Ice Dragon tease, but I'm not gonna drag her too much. But Frida's just like, girl, she really not feeling Issa Rae. She's just like, when they were supposed to partner up and shit, Frida's like, girl, I'm going someplace else, girl. I'm not feeling you too much, Issa. And they, you know, they go in the back and talk about it. And Frida's just like, girl, I really find it kind of shady how you are ignoring the fact that Vice Principal Gaines is ignoring all of these Latino students, and it really is fucked up. And Issa Rae is like, girl, you don't have the right to call the out, blah, blah, blah. So, and Frida was like, girl, so you're saying because I'm white, I can't call out when people of color are doing something like really bad. And Issa's like, girl, I mean, don't get technical on me. And then Frida's like, girl. So it really brought up an interesting conversation about, you know, how our white allies should go about addressing certain injustices that they see, or talking about certain injustices that they see, while also understanding the fact that they asses are white and they they should still be very tasteful about how they approach these issues. So I think, as usual, Insecure is bringing up all of these issues, all of these topics that we need to talk about with some sort of substance, and that most shows aren't really addressing, and that's why I love this show so much. So Molly is chilling with Dro's fine ass. Oh my God, Dro's so goddamn sexy. I'm thinking about it now. There's a nigga that I used to fuck with that looked like that, and I just, oh wow, the dumb shit that I used to do for that nigga, Jesus. But, oh, and he was tall, and, okay. Anyway, Molly hanging out with Dro ass, and Molly's just like, girl, I can't do this shit. Like, you're married, and my feelings gonna be caught the fuck up, and you bitch, and like, I can be into you all I want, but bitch, at the end of the day, you can go back home to your goddamn, you have a whole ass wife at home. So it's just like, I think it was very smart for Molly to be like, okay, girl, like, I shouldn't get romantically involved with your ass. And that's understandable. And I felt like Dro understood that shit too. He's just like, girl, regardless of anything, like, just know I'll be here for you. And Mom's like, okay, that's cute, but stay your ass back. So we go back to the jury duty thing, and I thought this shit was so goddamn funny. Bitch, them hoes are over here vetting the potential jurors, and they have a whole black ass judge up there, bitch. And they asked this black girl, like, girl, do you have any biases against the police, blah, 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 blah. And this black girl stood up and said, actually, girl, I do, bitch. And she lifted up that motherfucking shit, and it said Black Lives Matter and this shit. She was just like, yes, ma'am, girl. She was really playing into the stereotype, hoping that this shit would get her off the motherfucking hook. The judge was like, girl, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I'm not buying none of that bullshit, bitch. I know how we do, bitch. Cause he black, bitch. I know how we do, girl. Sit your ass down, bitch. That shit was so goddamn funny. Girl, cause you know the girls be presenting all type of shit just so that they hope they won't get chosen. I've heard stories about that shit. I know how that shit go. That shit was funny, bitch. Good goddamn job, Issa. You a genius. So two really cute things happen. We are introduced to Molly's family, and it's really cute. That rich guy from social media, he's over there. As I said before, I'm so happy that Issa Rae is out here giving shine to all these people on social media who they do have a powerful voice, but it's just like a lot of times corporate don't know what to do with it. So I'm glad that Issa is uplifting other people. Also, we see that Issa went on her date with this Latino man, girl. I'm not sure what his name is, but it went really well. And they're over here flirting and talking and kikiing. Bitch, he got a flight in the morning, but bitch, he said he wanted to do this shit again. So I feel like even though we, you know, didn't see too much of him now, we're gonna see that he plays a bigger role in her goddamn life later on. And it might be to her disadvantage, especially with all these feelings she got going around. So we get to dive deeper into Molly's thinking. She took Lionel ass to her family gathering and then was introducing him to Dro and was just like, yeah, girl, he's a mortgage broker, you know, and Lionel's like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about, girl? I'm a whole ass marketing consultant, bitch. I mean, I guess you want to buy houses, maybe you're interested in taking out a loan with the bank, but sis, I'm a whole marketing executive, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? So it really shows us that Molly's ass is not so much concerned with the specifics of things, but she's concerned with the whole idealized version of life. She's concerned with how things should look, how they should be, and the fact that she should be with someone who's a mortgage broker or it doesn't matter what the title is, just somebody who's making money, somebody who's making a lot of money, somebody who has, you know, some type of status. And she's not really taking into consideration like, girl, you can, bitch, it don't matter if you date a goddamn mechanic, bitch, as long as the person makes you happy and as long as you guys are able to create a home or a functioning ass relationship that works financially, intellectually, emotionally, whatever, those are the only things that should matter. Y'all can work everything else out. She doesn't realize that shit yet. So Lawrence is talking to Derek ass in the bar, and he's just like, girl, you know what? I saw Issa and she was with her fucking ex. And it's just like, it really bothers me because it's just like, this whole time she could have been playing my ass. What if she just like did all this shit this whole time she was fucking her ex, just fucking me off? Derek was like really trying to be nice to him, but it's just like, girl, I have to drag you, sis. And Issa did also get dragged too by her brother a little bit about the whole situation with Frida, and it had to be said. And this also had to be said too, like, Lauren, you spent 2 whole fucking years on her fucking couch, okay? Spent 2 whole years on her couch unemployed and just apathetic, just not giving a fuck about shit, disengaged from the relationship. It's just, and she didn't know what the fuck else to do. And he was like, yeah, it doesn't give her an excuse to cheat on your ass. She probably should have just broken up with your ass. But life isn't that motherfucking smooth. Life is messy. And he was just like, yeah, she cheated, but like, don't put all the blame on her. And Lawrence had to think about that shit, girl. I mean, I wanted to say it, but I'm glad Derek got to drag the shit out of your ass because you needed it. We go back to Molly really quickly, and her brother's kind of dragging her ass for this idealized image of what it is to be with someone. He could sense that, like, girl, you ain't into this nigga like that. You have him around simply because he's this mortgage broker, simply because he's this image of what you think should be. Like, you are this lawyer girl, and he's this marketing consultant, and like this, it should happen, it should work. Like, girl, you're not even emotionally or mentally or intellectually into him like that, so it's not gonna work, and it's obvious as fuck. So I'm glad that Molly got dragged. It seemed like all our favorite characters got dragged, and it needed to happen. Girl, so big head ass motherfucking neighbor, that's why I call him big head neighbor, because his head's shaped like mine almost, bitch, with this long ass forehead that I have. But big head ass neighbor was Snapchatting Issa Rae. She's like, hey sis, what's tea? Like, bitch, I'm horny, like, what's going on? Send me a goddamn video with them titties, bitch. You know, send me a video of that pussy, baby, sweet pussy Saturday. You know, or I guess it's sweet pussy Sunday, HBO Sunday. And Issa said, yes ma'am, girl, I'll do it. And she flipped that camera around, she said, look, just like this, bitch. And she had her titties up, bitch, and that girl walked in, she said, and then Issa pretend like she gonna scream for cancer. Girl, stop, I'm screaming for cancer. The girl, and she was like, gross, and walked out. Girl, that shit had to be dead. So Molly's talking about all her relatives and shit, you know, her great aunts, and you know, the messy ass aunties that are spilling tea and gossiping and shit. It took her this long to figure the shit out, but girl, one of my aunties was just like, girl, yeah, you know, 35 years, sis, I thought they wouldn't make it past 5, girl, after what he did to her. Like, girl, maybe the drinks were mixed a little bit too strong, but auntie was spilling some tea out here, bitch, and Molly was just like, what? She was just so shocked. How could this happen? This marriage that I looked up to, what? People cheat, people aren't perfect, what's going on? Like, her world was crushed. She didn't know what the fuck to do, sis. She went up there, obviously Molly was feeling a little tipsy, and she was like, did you really cheat on mom? Like, and her dad was just like, and her mom was like, it happened a long time ago. Mom was like, girl, why would you stay with him, girl? Why would you do that shit, girl? She walked out. I'm tired of you, mom. And she, you know, she slammed the doorbell, and Lionel was over here talking about, oh girl, what's wrong? Is anything okay? He was about to whip out the whole SWOT analysis on her, girl. Those are for the girls who are in marketing, girl. If you study marketing, you know what I mean. But because he was a marketing consultant, he was about to whip out the analytics on her ass. Okay, hey, let's segment the market. Are you okay, sis? And Dro was really the only one who understood her ass. She's like, nah, bitch, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know, they went in the car, they driving and shit. But bitch, let me tell you something. Dick will do a lot of things to you, and it does a lot of things to me. But what it hasn't done yet, and I pray to God that it will never happen, what Dick has not done yet is make me crash a vehicle, bitch. But that shit happened to Issa, and she didn't know how to deal. Let me tell you something. That dick looked big as fuck, and I don't know what's going on, but that was a nice sized dick that motherfucking long forehead ass neighbor had. That dick was big, and I need it in my life, so I understand, Issa, why you do this shit. And she was looking at that shit like, God damn, that shit look nice, bitch, and she crashed her whole car. She crashed that nice ass, the Chevrolet type of tease, bitch. She crashed that car right into my, I said, oh my God, the airbag came out and everything, sis. So Issa called Daniel to come get her, and that's that. But you know what I mean? Like, Molly and Dro over here talking and shit, just like, girl, I'm sure he feels bad about this shit. You taking his side, sis? You taking his side? It's like, girl, no, okay, let's just not talk about it. So Dro walks Molly right back to a little house and shit, you know, look all fancy and shit, hotel and shit. You know, he says goodbye, he's about to walk away. Molly grabbed that wrist. I said, oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Bitch, but before that, Issa Rae and Daniel meet up, and Issa essentially tells Daniel, like, girl, we're both seeing other people, right? We're both seeing other people, right? You're not just into me, right? But I could tell that Daniel's really, really, really very much so into Issa, and Issa's just like wants to rediscover herself, and so they're not on the same page. So I don't think that Issa and Daniel are gonna work out, even though, oh God, his ass is so sexy. Oh my God, Daniel's so sexy. But I don't think that Issa is as into him as much as Daniel's into Issa. It's just gonna be very, very fucking messy. So skipping back to Molly and Dro, girl. Dro got his fine ass on top of Molly and said, sex with me so amazing. I said, yes ma'am, put it on me, bitch. I'm about to come in. Girl, you are fine as hell. And Molly said, girl, I'm gonna get me some dick one way or the other. I'm not sure how the hell this is gonna work out. I don't know if Molly has romantic feelings for Dro, like that are going to be even more strong after this happens. There's so much shit going on. Bitch, I cannot wait for the next episode. Get shook, because Molly's pussy sure is. Have a good goddamn evening. Dro, call me.